Hi guys, happy Sunday. We are about to get ready to go to Monster Jam. So can I say that it's my favorite Sunday of the year? No, I can't, but the kids love it. So off to Monster Jam I go. My littlest one is obsessed and Chase will go. He'll have a good time while he's there, but he's not really my monster truck kid. Okay. So, hi Alexis. So when you guys hop on, say hi so I know you're here. So we're going to start with a little hydrating face primer and we're going to do a BB cream today. Hi Sarah. I've been getting a lot of questions about BB cream because people are sort of wanting to do, less full coverage. This is hydrating face primer. Hi Cassidy. So people are wanting to do a little bit more natural look. They're, 2020, new year, new me. Embrace all of those types of things, which I absolutely love. This is also a great time of year to use BB cream because you want your skin to be really, really well moisturized, and it's going to fight signs of aging, like free radicals. And we're going in 2 weeks. My middle is obsessed with monster trucks. Oh my God, Dylan loves them. They actually don't know that we're going yet. We were just going to put them in the car and then tell them, primarily because I didn't want to listen to Chase complain about going. But Dylan's going to flip out. He's like, he has a beta fish in his room named Gravedigger. Like, he's all about the monster truck life. And we went 2 years ago to the indoor arena where we're going today, and it was so much fun. Like, I'm not a monster truck person, but it was a ton of fun. And then they had one outside that we did last year. Okay, so BB cream is great for this time of year for all skin types because your skin is in need of a lot of moisture. If you live here in Northeast, which is 65 degrees today, and it doesn't make any sense, but normally it's very cold and dry, and you're definitely going to want to put something like a tinted moisturizer on your skin. This is a light to medium coverage. Luckily, I don't have anything serious that I kind of have to cover up right now, but if you did want to top it with something, you could top it with a pressed powder, a foundation powder, just to give it that extra full coverage look if you needed to. But you're still going to be building on all of that all-day moisturizer with the tinted moisturizer on your skin. All right, so I'm going to go in with BB cream. Now, I do have to open a new one. This one I've had for, I should have plenty. So BB cream is not a water weight foundation. This is in the shade Bisque. When I put liquid foundation on my hand, it runs right off because it's water weight. This is a lot heavier because it's got all of a moisturizer. It's almost like a night cream consistency. All right, so this is BB Flawless Cream in Bisque. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more so you can see. So I just kind of put this on my skin just like I do the liquid foundation, and then we're going to blend it in. So sometimes people will ask me, oh, couldn't you blend this in with your fingers? I don't blend anything in with my fingers when I'm doing foundation. I just don't think that you get even enough coverage when you do that. So everything I put on is either with a brush or with a beauty blender. And that's what I'm going to use today, is this beauty blender. So this is just an EcoTool sponge. I get these online on Amazon, or I get them at my local Target. This is a pretty large one. There is a size bigger, but I don't like it. It's too big. And I just wash this every time I use it right before with hot water and hand soap because I like the moisture in there. It makes it really bouncy and easy to blend. So I'm going to take the rounded side and just press that BB cream into my face. Now, this is going to give you a very glowy complexion, but like I said, it is light to medium coverage, so you're not going to get that full face eraser type of situation. It is light to medium, so if you just want to even out your skin tone, bring a little glow to your face, but still be able to see your skin as legit your skin, BB cream is 100% for you. My mom also loves it because she always says, I feel like I look gray when she wears full coverage foundations. But with this, she just looks very glowy and natural, and she loves that. So BB cream, if you have fine lines and wrinkles or you have really, really dry skin, is 100% your jam. Okay. We are good. So that is BB cream, just like a nice sort of clean palette to begin your day with. Now, we can top BB cream with a pressed powder foundation if you're looking for a little bit more coverage. That's totally up to you. I know some people just kind of like to set it with that. Other people like to set it with Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to use Touch Behold today because I don't need the extra coverage, so I'm just going to go with the translucent setting powder on this one. So this you don't need to be color matched for. It goes perfectly on all skin types. I tap most of it off and just kind of dust it on my face like this. And this is going to set my BB cream so that it doesn't move during the day for any reason. And a little goes a long way. You can put this over red lipstick and it will set that. Great for all skin types. It's super finely milled, so it's like a blurring powder. You're not going to see your pores because it basically is so powdery thin. It's like a veil. Okay, so makeup is set. Hi, Andrea. Okay, so now we're going to do, I'm going to use 2 pressed powders today for highlight and contour. So these come in a 2-pack. You don't have to get them. You can get them as singles, but when you buy 2 together, they're a little bit less expensive. So I'm going to go in with Scarlet pressed powder for my under eye highlight, and I'm going to go in with Chenille pressed powder for my contour. So I'm going to start, let's do contour first, and then we'll go in and highlight afterwards. So this is Chenille, clearly much darker than my normal complexion is. And yesterday I used Chenille in the stick foundation to do my contour. So today we're going to do a full powder routine. Yesterday we did all creams. So what I like about using pressed powder is that you can find the exact right shade for you and you don't have to guess or settle or say this is a little warm or a little cool. It's just, you can find the perfect one. And it blends out so beautifully, especially when that translucent setting powder is already on your skin. The one thing I will say is great about bronzer is that it's got a little bit of like a shimmer to it. So if you're looking for a little glow in your skin, you're gonna absolutely love bronzer, but you can always top this with bronzer. Or for me today, I picked it because I already had the glowy skin from the BB cream and I didn't want to just look like a disco ball there at Monster Jam. All right, so we did our cheekbones. Now we're going to warm up our forehead and temples. Down the center of our nose, or the sides of our nose. We'll do the center and Scarlet. So this is called contouring your face, is putting the dark powder on the bone structure of your face so that the bones sort of come forward a little bit more. Hi, Kristen. Jawline. Hi, Jackie. Say hi when you guys hop on. Like, share, comment, all of those things. You have no idea how helpful they are. Okay, and I just kind of blend that down my neck so it doesn't look like I have a disconnected head body situation. All right, so just bronzer and BB cream, or pressed powder and BB cream, and I look like a human again. I don't look like I've just been let out of the tuberculosis ward after several months of isolation. For me, especially this time of year, I'm so fair-skinned that I need dark powder on my face to look healthy. Okay, so that's Chenille pressed powder. So now we're going to go in with light pressed powder. This is the shade Scarlet. So this is the lightest shade that we carry, and I use this underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose and just down the center of my face in general, just to highlight my face. Brush. I'm just going to have to use this Morphe brush. All right, so we're going to go in with Scarlet pressed powder foundation, and I'm just going to put this on my under eyes just to brighten that up. So this is great if you have little fine lines underneath your eyes that you don't want to come forward. I find that sometimes my customers will tell me that they've used concealers in the past and they think that it draws their fine lines and wrinkles out, and any cream product eventually will settle in your fine lines and wrinkles, especially a heavy cream like a cream concealer. So if you have had that problem in the past, definitely grab the Scarlet, or we have a couple of different shades. So if you want to send me a picture of your skin, I can tell you what would be best for you. You don't want to go super white if you have like a medium or olive skin. You might want to do like velour or organza. But I can help you. That's what I'm here for. But do you see how natural looking that is? And these pressed powders, I used to hate pressed powder foundation because I thought you looked really like cakey and powdery at the end. These are like powdered velvet. They melt right into your skin and you don't get any of that weird, like my grandmother used to put it on with like a big puff like this. She used to just take it like poof, 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 and you would see the powder going everywhere. And then she looked like powdered at the end. She looked like a giant powdered donut. And I remember when I started using makeup, I was like, all right, note to self, don't look a giant powdered donut. Like, 'cause that's not good for anybody. Okay, so I'm going to use brow pencil today. I'm going to use a dark and a medium pencil. The dark pencil I go in with and I line my brows with it, starting from the front on the bottom all the way to the tail. And I also go very light, short brush strokes so that I don't like draw from the front to the back. That's when your brows can kind of get a little funky. And then when I do this brow, or the top of the brow, I start a little bit further back because I want to do a soft line in. The beginning of your brow should always look a little bit more sparse and a little bit softer. So I'm going to fill in the arch to the tail with this dark pencil. Hi, Marissa. And now I'm going to take the medium pencil and do the front. So I just use very light, soft brush strokes and just fade it in. And then I take the spoolie on the end and just kind of brush everything up and together, and that blends it perfectly. So finished brow, untouched brow. There is so much to be said for completing your brows. It literally does structure your face so much better. Just look at the difference between a finished brow and an untouched brow. And this one doesn't look fake. Like, I hate fake looking eyebrows. They drive me a little bit crazy. They might be okay like in pictures, but in real life, you just look like one of those Bratz dolls. And I can't get down with it. So I have a hard time accepting them into real life. So just follow the natural shape of your brow. That's the best way to get a good result, is following the natural shape. And then fill in the arch to the tail. And then we're going to go back to that medium pencil to do the front. And then blend in with the spoolie. So easy. All right, so I am going to grab a little bit of concealer, and I'm just going to sculpt out my brows with it so that they look really nice and clean. And then we're going to go in and do our eyes, because, you know, we have to look great for Monster Jam. Monster Jam. All right, so I'm going to grab a little Velour Skin Perfecting Concealer. Hi, Amara. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Look how teeny tiny. That's all that you need. Hi, Rosie. All right, so this is a Splurge Cream Shadow Brush. I like how small it is because it makes getting into your brow area really, really easy. And I'm just going to go in and do around my brows just to make them nice and clean and neutral, because we're going to do a simple eye look. Hi, Charlene. All right, so the reason that I'm putting concealer on my eyes, it just makes doing the eyeshadow go on much more smooth. It's like that nice blank canvas situation, and it just evens out your skin tone. So we're going for it. All right, good, all good. Okay, so I picked 3 different shades of pressed shadow today. We're going to use Marvelous, Impish, and Optimistic. Because again, I didn't want to be super, this is hard to translate with the ring light. This is like a champagne shimmer. So I'm going to go in first with Marvelous and my unique blending brush. So this dark brown I use all the time. It's perfect for a nice smoky eye. But I'm just going to blend this into my crease and all over my lid. And literally I just touched the palette once because, as you can see, there is so much pigment on it that I didn't want to get crazy. So literally you touch it once and you're good to go. Like, look at how much pigment is on there. That was the hardest thing to transition to when I started using all unique, was how little product I needed to use. Because at first I was going in really heavy-handed and I had a very hard time blending it out because there was so much pigment. Okay. Now we're going to go in with Impish, which is one of my favorite colors. This like peachy pink. I live for it. And I'm going to go in with the unique fluffy crease brush. And I'm just going to press this in on my entire lid, just for a little bit of soft pink warmth. All right, good. And then Optimistic is this, it's really hard to translate. It's like a really bright metallic champagne shimmer. I'm going to add it with my finger and I'm just going to press it onto my lid right in the center. And then we're going to blend it out because you can see how metallic it is. And let's be real, we can't be wearing it like that. So just going to blend it out and soften it up. Our metallics have so much pigment in them that you really do. That's why I prefer to go in with my finger, because it just blends it out that much better. But man, I was very impressed at how much metallic quality you actually get out of them. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of that Marvelous. I'm just going to put it on my lower lash line. And just kind of smoke it out ever so lightly. Just like that. Okay, so today we're going to use 2 different steps to do mascara. We're going to use a primer and a 4D. I feel like I have been remiss to be using the primer as much lately. What's great about the primer is not only that it's a primer, and it makes your lashes look even bigger when you put mascara on them, but it also conditions your lashes while you're wearing it and makes them stronger so that they grow longer and fuller and thicker. So that is why you wear lash primer, especially a conditioning lash primer. Okay. So you're going to let this fully dry before we go in with 4D. And yes, your lashes will be white, which is a little off-putting, I gotta say at first, because you're like, no, I want big, thick, dark lashes. So we're gonna let that totally dry while we do some blush. And I'm gonna go in with Stunning today, which is that Barbie pink that scares most people, but don't be scared. I promise you it's good. Touch your palette once. There's plenty of product on it. Justin always makes fun of the way that I put blush on or like analyze myself in a mirror, because I like purse my lips and tilt my head, and he's like, you and your mother and your sister all do the exact same look in the mirror when you're assessing yourself. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. But do you see how much pigment? Isn't that crazy, just touching a palette one time? Bananas. Okay, so we're gonna go in now with 4D Epic Mascara. This is the stuff of magic and legends and all of that good stuff. So I do 2 coats of this. I don't know if I'll do 2 coats today because I have the primer on, but because we have primer on, you're gonna wanna go slow, and you're gonna wanna wiggle that wand back and forth so that you separate and lengthen your lashes with the 4D fibers. And roll that wand so that you get the maximum out of it. Next level. So good. All right, we're going to do 1 coat, and then we're going to see if I actually need a second. Because normally if I don't use primer, I always do 2 coats of Epic. All right. Epic is so good on its own, but I gotta say that this lash primer makes it 100% easier to build. All right, we're gonna take what we have on the, hi Rose, hi Lori, hi Melissa. We're gonna take what we have left over on the wand and just do a very light coat on the lower lashes. Just like that. And I don't think we need a second coat, honestly. I once watched a Unique presenter put mascara on for 7.5 minutes. I timed it because I couldn't believe what was happening. 7.5 minutes of this was so much, and I couldn't turn away. Okay, we're good. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, that mascara is so good, especially with the primer. I won't be skipping the primer as much anymore. All right, so let's just go in and make sure that our highlight is still nice and bright. I always like to go in and make sure like I didn't come too far down in my eyeshadow, because I hate when it looks like muddy and messy down here. Wow, it's windy out. Okay. That's better. All right, much better. All right, so let's move on to, we're gonna highlight very lightly because like I said, this already has a ton of glow from the BB cream. So I'm just gonna go in with a little Iridescent powder luminizer and put it right here on my cheeks, right on that brow bone or cheekbone. Hi, Angie. On my nose and down on my Cupid's bow, because that is all for the lips, 100% for the lips. Okay, and so for lip today, we're gonna do one of my old standbys, again, that I haven't used in so long and I don't know why. I'm gonna use Pouty Lip Liner and Subtle Splash Liquid Lipstick. This is literally my jam, this shade right here. Hi, Steph. These two are, if I had a gun to my head and I had to pick a favorite lip liner and lipstick combo, it would definitely be these two. It looks great on everyone. So this is Pouty, the perfect nude. And I overdraw my lips just a little bit right in the center because I like big, fluffy, juicy lips. But don't overdraw them on the sides or you'll look like the Joker. Like it'll just look way too big. Hi, Angie, how are you? All right, so what the benefit of lip liner. Hi, Kim, how are you? The benefit of lip liner is not only is your lipstick going to stay on exponentially longer, but it is also going to help you perfect the shape of your lip and just like even them out so that they look perfect. The lip liners are so buttery and velvety that you could literally fill your whole lip in with it if you wanted to. I keep sharpening this one. I really should throw it out, but I want like every ounce of this lip liner. Look how tiny it is now. It's actually quite sad. Look how teeny it is. I have one sitting here waiting in the wings, but I don't throw anything away. It's kind of a problem. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go in with Subtle Splash Liquid Lipstick. Deal with Splash if you wanted to wear really, really long. Have nothing else on your lips, no other lip product or oil or anything like that. So nice and dry and clean. Take the wand, wipe a majority of the product off. Oh, yeah. Okay. A nice thin layer of lipstick. Don't rub your lips together. Don't do it. Let it dry. Okay. You're looking so pretty as usual. Love seeing the bathroom renovation. It's going to be beautiful. Oh, the bathroom. Literally. So we're going to let this dry while I talk about my bathroom for a second. So we just finished the kids' bathroom. We put new doors all throughout the house. New floors all on the upstairs. Thank you, Stephanie. And now we're doing my master bathroom. So my house is, let me show you. Hold on one second. Let me just turn this camera around. Oops. This is my glam room / the guest room. Look at that. That's normally empty. That's half of the clothes from my closet. Look at this bed. Look at all the stuff all over it. There's stuff on the floor over here. Oh, it's so, excuse me. It's clutter and me are not good friends. Like I can't handle it. It makes my mind feel like it's racing and I have all kinds of anxiety. So right now living in this is killing my soul a little bit. Splash seems like it didn't dry for me. My lips were dry. I have heard that from other people, Lori. What I do find is that I have to condition my lips at night and things like that. So if you still have Splash and you want to try to make it work. Hi, Jojo. Where is my lip exfoliator? Okay, so grab your lip exfoliator and do a really good exfoliation on your lips and then put a moisturizer on them at night, even a few drops of the Uplift Beauty Serum, and get your lips like conditioned at night, and then it's not going to dry your lips out. So my lips never feel dry during the day wearing this, but I do find that putting them on a dry lip helps the Splash stay that much longer. Temporary chaos will be so worth it. I agree with you. Hi, Michael. So if you like a matte lip, then Splash is 100% for you because it's such a nice matte coverage. But I waved. Oh, I waved to Heather. I didn't even know I could do that. Hi, Heather. Heather, you're in Disney, aren't you? All right, so now we're going to top it with a little something. Hi, Heather. So I'm going to top it with Loveable lip gloss. So if you like a matte lip, then you're done. If you like a glossy lip, then go in with one of our glosses. I love Loveable with this one because it just brings out the pink a little bit more. Oh, next weekend. All right. And I'm going to add a little bit more contour to my face because why not? We don't want to look dry, you know, washed out for the monster truck drivers. All right, and we're Gucci. All right, I'm going to set my makeup with Touch Behold setting spray. Now, even though we used powder, which is great, and it has so much like lasting quality for keeping your makeup look good all day, you do want to set powders with a spray. So you set liquids and creams with powder, you set powders with spray. Hi, Emily. So this stuff will make your makeup last a good 8 hours more than it normally would. Okay, but why does it still bleed? Meaning that the lips don't dry. I like the matte look sometimes. Do you use, Laura, do you use a lip liner? And I think you might be using too much product. So literally when I use Splash Liquid Lipstick, I take 75% of what's on this wand off of it before I wipe it on my lips. I feel that with Splash, less is more. I don't put a lot on. And you use a lip liner, because sometimes the lip liner helps to keep it in because of that waxy border. Okay. The other thing that you could try, Lori, is put a little dab of concealer on your lips first. Concealer is going to help whatever you're putting on over it stick a little bit better. Or you could also try a little primer. All right. Now, we have to be there in an hour. No one in this house has gotten out of their pajamas or showered or brushed their teeth except for me. So let's see if I can get 3 people ready to go and at the venue, which is 30 minutes away, in 60 minutes. I'm gonna go with no on that. We haven't even found like the ear protecting stuff for all the noise. Ugh. All right, so I'm gonna find a decent window that doesn't have a whole lot of crap from my upstairs as a background and take a picture, and I'll list all the products that I used today. If you guys have any questions or you need anything, you want me to create a shopping cart for you, just let me know. And then I can just load one up and send it right over. It makes shopping super easy, especially then you don't have to like hunt and peck around the website. Other than that, I should be back on Tuesday afternoon with the construction going on. You'll hear all of the things. But yeah, that's life right now for Megan Barkovich. Thanks, Jackie. I miss you, and I love those pictures of the little guy. He's so stinking cute. Really. Okay, so yeah, you'll get updates on the chaos that is my life and what's happening here. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a beautiful Sunday with your family. Like, share, comment. See you later.